Want to enhance your WordPress site's user experience with a powerful search feature? In this video, we are diving into the search bar block from Nextblocks, perfect for adding an advanced customizable search bar that supports Ajax Live Search, multiple post types, taxonomies, and custom fields. Whether you are running a blog or e-commerce stores, I'll guide you through setting it up without any coding. So let's dive in. Before we start, make sure the default WordPress Gutenberg block editor is active on your site. And make sure to install the Nextblocks free plugin. Step 1. Install and activate the Nextblocks free plugin. To do that, go to Plugins, click on Add Plugin. Then in the search bar, search for Nextblocks. This is the plugin. Click on Install Now. Once done, click on Activate. Step 2. Activate the search bar block. To do that, go to Nextblocks, then Blocks, and search for Search Bar. This is the block. Enable it and click on Save Settings. Let's see the settings of search bar block from Nextblocks. From the search bar fields tab, you have to select the source of your search using these repeater items. Let's see the option you will find in them. In the source section, you can select post and taxonomy as source. If you don't select any source, it will search everything. When you select post, from the select post, you can select multiple post types as well. From the label, you can add a label above this drop down. From the placeholder, you can add a placeholder text for this drop down. From the show count toggle, you can show the number of posts a particular item has. Then from the taxonomy, you can select categories, tags, custom taxonomy. You can add label, placeholder. By enabling the all result toggle, you can load all the results on page load. Then from the show count toggle, you can show the number of posts an item has. Then from the show subcategory toggle, you can search through subcategory as well. You can click on the add item button to add more sources. Using this, you can select both post and taxonomy as your source like we have over here. Then from the search input tab, if you disable the input toggle, it will hide the search bar. Then from the label, you can add a label above the search bar. In the placeholder, you can change the placeholder text of the search bar. In the icon type, you can add an icon in the search bar. You can add font awesome icon or dash icons. From the alignment, you can set the alignment. Then from the result area, you can set the result area style. From the result style, you can select style 1, style 2, or you can even select custom. For custom, you can select a pattern. If you don't have a pattern, you can click on the create pattern button to create a new pattern. Let's select style 2 for now. Then from the post per page, you can set how many items will show in per page in the search result. Then from the columns, you can set the number of columns. From the result visibility settings, you can enable title, content, thumb, price if you have WooCommerce, short description, total count. You can add a custom text for total results. Then from text limit, you can limit title by title limit toggle. You can limit by character or words. You can set the number over here. You can display dots. Then from the content limit, you can again limit by word or character. You can set the limit. You can add dots like this. Then from the result area link settings, if you enable the result link enable toggle, you can set the result link target. You can set it to blank, parent, self, or top. If you enable the scroll bar toggle, you can add a scroll bar in the search result. You can set a height for that, maximum height. After that, scroll bar will appear. Then from the standard search tab, it will work as a default search bar. But if you select full match, the search result will show only if it exactly matches the query. You can select the search type. If you select default, it will work in default mode. For full match, it will show results only if it is exact match. Then from the generic filters, you can search in title, search in excerpt, search in contents, search in permalink, search in category, search in tags. From the ACF filters, you can search based on custom field data. In the ACF key field, you can add the custom field key. From the load more, or lazy load tab, you can select how the results will load. In the loading options, you'll find 3 options: pagination, load more, lazy load. Let's see the pagination. From the counter enable toggle, you can add a counter. Then from the counter limit, you can set a limit for the counter. Then from the arrow navigation toggle, you can add a previous next button. From the counter style, you can select a predefined style. Then you can edit the next text. You can add an icon for that. You can edit the previous text. You can add icon for that as well. Now let's see the load more option. From the button text field, you can edit the load more button text. Then from the loading text, you can change the loading text that will display when more search results are loading. When all the posts are loaded, you can edit the text from all post loaded text. Then from here, more post on click or scroll, you can set the number of posts will load on each click. Then from the counter toggle, you can add a counter and you can add a text before the counter as well. Then from the lazy load option, you can again edit the loading text. You can edit the text when all the posts are loaded. Again, you can set how many posts will load on scroll from this more post on click or scroll section. Let's continue with the pagination for now. Then from the query tab, on the taxonomies, you can limit the search by taxonomy. From here, you can select different taxonomies. From the include terms, you can include terms for search where the search will work. From exclude terms, you can exclude terms where the search will not check. Then in the extra option tab, you will find some additional option. From the Ajax search toggle, you can turn it into Ajax search. If you disable it, the search result will show in the search result page. One more thing, if you enable it, only then you will see this result area and load more lazy load option tab. Then from the search character limit, you can set a character limit after which the results will show. From the post not found message, you can add a custom message if a query doesn't match any results. Then from the pre-filled suggestions toggle, you can add custom keywords to help users search through your content. You can separate them by using the separator pipe. Then from the only for specific CPT toggle, you can limit the search to a specific post type. The CPT type, you can select the post type. Then from the search button settings, if you disable the search button toggle, it will hide the search button. Once you enable it, you can change the button text. From the icon type, you can add font awesome icon, or you can add an image as well for the search button. Then from the backend visibility toggle, you can see how the result will look over here. This is just for styling purposes. In the style tab, will find all the styling options required to customize this search bar. From the label tab, you can customize the typography, or you can add global typography as well. You can add padding, margin, you can adjust the text color, background, you can add background color, you can add gradient color, you can even add background image as well. You can add border, box shadow, you can do all this for normal and hover states. Then from the search box tab, you can customize the search input style. You can customize the typography. You can customize the Ajax, close or spinner. From here, you can adjust icon size, icon color. You can adjust the spinner size, spinner color. You can add padding. You can adjust the width of the search bar. You can adjust the text color, placeholder text color, background, border, border radius, box shadow for normal, focus states. From the box option, you can customize the container of this search bar. You can adjust padding, margin, you can adjust background, border, you can adjust border radius, box shadow for normal and hover states. Then from the select drop-down tab, you can adjust the style of this drop-down field. You can adjust the typography, padding, width, you can adjust the text color, icon color, background, border, border radius, box shadow for normal and hover states. Then from the mouse hover section, you can adjust the text color, background, box shadow for mouse hover of these items. Then from the scroll bar, you can adjust the scroll bar style, thumb style, track style. Then from the box options section, you can adjust the container of this drop down field. You can adjust the padding, margin, you can adjust background, border, box shadow for normal and hover states. Then from the button tab, you can adjust the style of this search bar button. You can adjust typography, padding, margin, you can adjust text color, background, border, box shadow for normal and hover states. Then from the box option, again container of this button, you can adjust the padding, margin, background, border, box shadow for normal and hover states. Then from the results box tab, you can adjust the style of the result box. You can adjust typography, padding, margin, width. You can adjust text color, background, border, box shadow for normal and hover states. From the results heading tab, you can adjust the result heading style. From the count typography, you can adjust the counter typography, padding, margin. Then you can adjust the count color, background, border radius, box shadow for normal and hover states. Then from the result content, you can adjust the result content style. You can adjust the padding. You can adjust the title typography, content typography. If you have products in your search, you can adjust the price typography, short description typography. You can adjust title color, content color, price color, short description color, background, border radius, box shadow for normal and hover states. Then from the image option, from here you can adjust the style of the thumbnail. You can adjust padding. You can adjust image width, border radius, box shadow. From here you can adjust the result box style. You can adjust padding, margin. You can adjust background, border radius, box shadow for normal and hover states. Then from the pagination tab, you can adjust the pagination style. You can adjust typography. You can adjust text color, border, background for normal, hover and active states. From the next button section, you can adjust the next button text color, background, border for normal and hover states. The previous button, again, you can adjust the text color, background, border for normal and hover states. By enabling the enable overlay toggle, you can add an overlay background. You can add background color. You can add gradient color, or you can add background image as well. In the background options, you can adjust the style of the background of the search bar. From here, you can set the alignment. You can add padding, margin. You can adjust background, border radius, box shadow for normal and hover states. From the error options tab, you can adjust the style of the content when a search result is not found. From here, you can adjust the typography, padding. You can adjust text color, background, border, box shadow for normal and hover states. In the advanced, I will find some additional styling options to style the container of this block, which we have covered in a separate video. So that's it for the search bar block. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and do subscribe to the channel for more content like this.